Sunny Hostin from The View just compared January 6th to World War II, slavery, and the Holocaust. Check this out.
I think we need to find moral clarity, in this country. And I just remember after January 6th, you had someone like Mitch McConnell placing the blame on January 6th where it belonged, squarely on Donald Trump's shoulders. And then you started seeing people backtrack that and losing their moral center. You had Condoleezza Rice, I believe, on this very show saying, we need to move on from January 6th. I say no. You don't move on, because January 6th was an atrocity. It was one of the worst moments in American history. And when you think about the worst moments in American history, like World War II, things that happened, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery, we need to never forget, because past becomes prologue if you forget any race.
I don't agree with her one bit. What happened on that day was nothing compared to, what happened in the slavery times and in World War II.
On top of that, I don't agree that it was Trump's fault. Number one, Trump never deliberately told people to be violent. Yes, he used the word fight, but people use the word fight like fight for your rights, but not in a literal way. Second of all, when all this stuff was happening, he posted something on Twitter that was basically letting people know to go home and to do everything in peace. Peace and law and order is what Trump called for, but they deleted this video soon after it was posted. Check this out.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time.
So obviously we see some manipulation here in what happened and how they painted Trump during this whole thing. They deleted everything, trying to paint him as it was his fault. He was calling people to violence, but he wasn't. I mean, just think about it. If somebody really was calling for an insurrection to be violent, you don't think he would do it in this video? Why else would he call for peace? Why else would he call for law and order? Why else would he tell people to go home? Does that sound like somebody that wanted people to be violent and take over the Capitol? Just think about that answer to the question that I just asked. So Sunny is totally wrong. She's out of her mind. And at the end of the day, they're just trying to make Trump's name look bad, but it's not going to stop him from making America great again. Let's go.